Good morning, good evening, good day. It's Tracy back from Mackley House. How are you all doing? Hope you're doing fabulous. We're on a rewind. We're doing rewind number 14. So, as normal, I go back and update all the links in the OG haul. And I put all the updated links down below in the description as well, just in case you need them. So, without further ado, let's get on with it. I had to have a bit of a break because Monty brought in a bird into the house. Why do cats do that? It's disgusting. Ew. Okay, let's get over that. How are you all doing? Hope you're doing fabulous. Oh, I got the shudders now. Right. Let's get started. I've got my list so I can see what it is that was done on haul 14. And the first item was a begonia leaf plant. So it was a fake plant. I think at the time I was looking, because I bought 2 macrame plant holders for the porch, and I was looking for some sort of drapey plants to see what would be good in them. And I bought a begonia leaf plant. And even though I sort of floofed it up, etc., I didn't like it in the end. It didn't sort of dangle enough. It was just, I can't describe it. I thought it would sort of droop in out of the pot a little bit more than it did. And it didn't look that real to me anyway. So that one got returned. Next. Was another glass plant pot for hydroponics. I'll put a picture here of... No, I won't, because I've moved the bamboo out of them. When I had them, I bought, I think in the end, 3 of them. This might have been the 3rd one that I bought, because I had 3 sticks of bamboo, lucky bamboo, that I was growing in the kitchen, and they were in little plastic tubes that they'd grown out of. So I found these little hydroponic pots, and I think they classify them as a volcano pot because they're sort of that shape. And I thought I'd put it in there because it's got like a cork top with a hole in, but the lucky bamboo would still sort of flop over. It didn't keep it upright enough. So I took them out of there, and I found some geometric test tubes in a geometric basket outside, and they live in those now. So I can't show you the glass plant pots because they're in my cupboard. So at the moment they're classified as unused. But I know when I eventually get around to doing some gardening or something, hopefully when I move and do some gardening, I'll probably end up putting cuttings in it. So it will get used, but at the moment it's unused. That was a long way of saying unused, wasn't it? I think it's because I'm starting to feel guilty. Because I don't know if you noticed, I'm still wearing the same t-shirt, but on the last rewind that was a rubbish haul. I'm hoping this one's not as bad. Anyway, let's get on. Next was a silicone ice cube mould. Love this ice cube mould. It's round, and it's got like a central core, which is like a stiffer plastic. You pull the central core out, and all round the sort of barrel shape of the silicone is tiny little ice cubes. So you'd fill that up with water, and you squash the middle core in. It pushes all the water to the edges, therefore creating little cubes around the edge of it. And then to get them out, you sort of crush the little barrel and tip them out. I use it all the time, and I bought a second one of these, and they're living in my freezer. Let's go for a walk. We're in the kitchen. To the freezer. Fridge. Right. Ta-da, there they are. So, see that all that was bulging. Look, I've overfilled it with water. But you can see the little cubes waiting. But they need squeezing out, and then I put them in the tub underneath. But love them. Bought 2 of them. Nice. So that's That's not, I do love a bit of ice. Next. These were just plastic round clip tubs, 1500ml tubs. Funnily enough, I'm looking over there at Monty's little tree. Hold on. This is at the moment it's got Monty's little dreamies, like treat biscuits in. He's nearly out of it, Monts, but he's obsessed with these little treat things. Now I've got, how many did I buy? I think I bought 2 at 1500ml, and the item after this is the smaller ones at 1000ml, which I use for putting stuff in and out of the fridge. But I nabbed one for Monty's little dreamies. That's all you got to do is shake the pot and the cat just appears from nowhere. I'm going to have to give him one now. Okay, Monts. You want some? Okay. Oh, okay. Gonna knock it out the ears. Oh, yeah, over there. Right. So, yep. Tick for the 1500ml. Use them all the time. And the item after this are the 1000ml tubs. And I use them all the time as well. So they're tick 2. So both of those are good. Right, what's next? Next was a rice pot. Now, I got this rice pot thinking that I'd put, you know, the little extra boost, scenty boost beads for the washing machine. I thought it'd be ideal in one of those, but it arrived all split and all damaged. So that came broken and Temu refunded me. So I suppose we've got to classify that as an ousted. Next. You want that little bit of biscuit? Cat. Next is a permanent large marker pen. I was looking for, because I really thought that I'd be moving a bit quicker, but that's not happened. But I bought a big, thick, permanent marker pen. It's sitting on the side over here. Get out of the way, kitty cat. This is the permanent marker pen. Haven't used it yet, as you can see. I've tried it, but it's basically for when I move house. But because I haven't moved house yet, I think we might have to classify that as an unused for now. But I know it will get used. But permanent marker pen. I did look for this permanent marker pen. I'll show the picture again. But I couldn't find it on the Temu site. There are loads of others. And there was definitely they did boxes of 10 and stuff of them. But I had a tough time even trying to find just one permanent marker that was only about £2. So I don't know. Maybe this ain't to do with how it was made or something, but I had a tough time trying to find one for you here. Next was 2 plant cover bags. I've got 2 blueberries in a pot, and yeah, the birds have a field day with them because they love the blueberries. And I just stumbled across these 2 plant bags, and they were only about £4 for the 2 of them. So that was one was £2. I haven't used them yet, but no doubt I will use them this autumn for the plants, but I haven't used it yet. They look good. And they're huge. They're huge. Anyway, onwards. Next item was an LED USB sign that said coffee. And at the time I was trying to set up a little coffee corner in my kitchen, and I just wanted just really simple, not swirly writing coffee in white light. And I found one, and I think they still do it. So I've put the link up here. Let's go for a quick walk. Let's get up and go find the coffee sign now. It's bright daytime, so the light is not going to show very brightly. But let's go. La, 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 to the kitchen. Hello, cat. Drinking out the dog bowl again. There's the coffee sign. Let's turn her on. There she is. Let's go up close. It's nice. It's pretty. It doesn't look very much during the day, and I haven't really tacked the wiring yet. But at night time, you put that light on, and along with my Temu under the counter light that I took down, it's enough for making a drink at night. So that's the coffee sign. Nice. So yeah, coffee, yeah, used all the time. Coffee sign. Next, it's a polka dot blue headband. Yep, I actually wear that tiny little polka dot blue and the tiny polka dot black version of it probably the most. I like the little tiny bow, and it's extra wide on the actual band itself. Love it. And it was something like 80 odd pence. Use it all the time. Love it. Was that the one I'm thinking of? No, I've gotten back to front. The first item was the one that's like a knot. And yeah, I used that one. Still used, etc. Still used a lot, but not as much as the polka dotty little ones, which is this next item. But they're still used because they're headbands. Come on. So the polka dot blue one is one that I wear all the time, and that one's this one. I don't know if it's better or worse having a list. Probably worse. Okay. What are you going to do with me? I don't know. Next was an embroidery pink tank top. Jumper, no sleeves, basically. And it was like embroidery anglaise, and it was pink. And I haven't got a foggiest what happened to this one. The only thing I can think of is that I sent it back because it's not in my wardrobe at all, so I don't have it, and I absolutely don't remember sending it to cancer research. So I think I must have, because I was going to keep it, so I must have changed my mind and sent it back and got it returned. Maybe it was just too tight, because the material was fine and everything. So I'm thinking maybe it just didn't fit my bod. So I'm guessing that was ousted. Next was a blank tank top. It's giving me the shudders. Not just Monty and his bird that is still giving me the shudders, but this tank top gave me the shudders. Oh, it was horrible. It's probably the worst one I've seen. They still sell it. It's here. It looks a bit like an old nightie. It's that really slippery, shiny material. Had a funny little smell to it. And it was, ugh. That got sent back. That might be why I sent back the pink one at the same time and sent them both together. But the shiny one, no. I did tell Temu I wanted to send it back, but they made me keep it because I've got a bag that's in the hallway at the moment ready for cancer research, and it's in there. So no, that's still an ousted though, because it's going to cancer research. But yeah, I did try and send that back to Temu, but they made me keep it. I didn't want it. Anyway, done. Next was a colour block cardigan. Love a bit of colour blocking. I don't know what happened to that. I need to go and look in my wardrobe and come back to you. It's not in my wardrobe. My gosh, that's another one that I have no idea what happened. I can remember wearing it. Unless I've left it round someone's house. I can't remember giving it away, and I definitely haven't given it to cancer research. So it's another one that I mean, I know I've started to sort of do a little bit of packing, and then I was doing like trying to waterfall a lot of my wardrobe. I've had a good look through the wardrobe and it's not hanging there. I don't know. It could be at the back of the airing cupboard, you know. I have worn it, so we're going to put it as a used, and I do remember wearing it a few times, but I just don't know where it is right at this moment. Next. Oh dear. The last item in this, another miserable little rewind, was a pair of Cork sliders. They had a big old buckle, and they were had silver diamantes all over it. But they were a little bit on the tight side. They weren't very comfortable, and they got returned. So, doot. The number's not brilliant again, but better than Rewind 13. 13 was bad. So this one wasn't brilliant by any means, but it was better than the last haul. I thought that the numbers would get better and better as I've gone along, but obviously that's not the case. Maybe it just depends on the mood I was in when I was shopping. But Monty's put me off bringing that bird. Ugh. Anyway, I've got to now go do a bit of cleaning up because there's a few feathers that I need to go and attack. And we've got to get on with doing all the little B-rolls and squashing in all the little vids and get these two up, done and dusted. So I can get on with the next one. Hopefully that one's a little bit better. And I've got another haul to actually record as well. So, and I do enjoy recording the hauls because I get to play with new goodies. So thank you so much for listening to me waffle on about what I got many, many months ago. Hopefully you find some value in these rewinds. I know I do, because it makes me think twice before I click the purchase button, which is always a good thing. So thank you for joining me. And till next time, be good and look after yourself, and I'll catch you later. Bye.